Louisiana versus all y'all. Jarrett Roser here with 2023 running back Arnold Barnes of Booker T. Washington down in New Orleans. Fresh off a nice showing at LSU's skills camp on Sunday and his first college scholarship offer from Louisiana Tech. A guy that for Prep Red Zone I have ranked in the first 2023 rankings as the number 4 running back in the state for his class, and someone to keep an eye on over these next few years. Arnold, I just saw you Sunday, and it was obviously a good day. How's everything been going as you smile big right off the bat?
Yeah. It felt great. The LA Tech offer. A lot of interest in me. A lot of coaches came down me after the camp, after LA Tech offer. Just stay humble after this offer. To keep putting the work in and do what I do best.
This summer is one that I think pretty much all high school football players would look forward to, just being able to get back out there, get on some college campuses and get some work in and get some competition in. And I know it was something you've really looked forward to for a while, just kind of seeing where you stack up with some of these other top guys around the state and around the region. And to start that way and go out there and have a camp that draws an offer had to be a really special day for you.
Yeah, it was. I was not expecting that, to be honest. I was not expecting, it's a blessing. It was a blessed day. I prayed before I went to camp and came out with an offer.
What were some of the things that the coaches told you that they saw from you that they really liked? And I know you heard from some of the coaches from different Louisiana schools, but especially Louisiana Tech, for them to make that move on you pretty early on in your process. What were the things that they said caught their eye?
Size and explosiveness, power. I'm behind the jump cuts. Catching out when I catch the ball, acceleration. This size got caught their attention too. But they've been on me since my film came out, since the season on. So they were just waiting to see me in person, see what I'm really about against real competition.
And to have an opportunity to get out there and be on the same field as guys like Trey Holly, who's in your class, or Trevor Etienne, who's one of the best running backs in the class above you guys, Marlon Gunn, another really good rising senior, and that list kind of goes on to several notable names. How did it feel to just kind of – you probably gained a lot of confidence, I would think, from being out there and seeing, okay, I can go with some of these guys.
Yeah, it's an honor to be on the field with them, this top-notch running back. But I felt like when I went out there and I saw them, I felt like I compete with them, Ain't no down on me, A lot of people thought I wasn't going to get to, the top-notch with them, like Ruben Owens and all that, but came out there and showed what I can do. Got all the interest I wanted.
When did you realize that you were going to be a guy that had an opportunity to be, among top prospects in the state, a guy that could go play some college football? Was it this weekend? Was it a point this season where things were going really well? Was it from a young age? When did that everyone kind of has that dream as a kid, I guess, but when did it start to feel like it was becoming a real thing for you?
The LSU camp this past. Yeah, that really boosted my confidence on what I'm going to this weekend or through the season. That really boosted my confidence and show what I'm really about. That's really what I got from out the camp. When
you're talking to some of the college coaches and they're trying to get a sense of, I guess first we'll talk about your game. How do you see your game and the things that you're able to do on the field? How would you kind of describe to folks that haven't seen you play, haven't turned on that crazy sophomore year huddle film? How would you say this is what Arnold Barnes looks like on a Friday night?
Frightening. Yeah. A lot over the past interviews I had with, a couple rival people. They asked me the same question. I'd have told them frightening, it's a scary sight. You don't know what I'm capable of. A lot of people know what I'm capable about busting runs. Power, speed. I have everything, and everybody looking for.
You had kind of a rare opportunity during that sophomore year where everyone kind of knows the name of another guy in New Orleans in your class, Arch Manning, and the ESPN crew comes down on a Thursday night to catch y'all's game. And so suddenly everybody gets that opportunity to be on national television, and you right off the bat are able to break a long touchdown run. And I think that's when folks that maybe didn't already know you in the city, folks around the state who were tuning in, or folks around the country really, are suddenly, okay, well, who's this young running back? What was that like for you to, obviously you would have wanted the end of that game to go a little differently, but for you to just get an early opportunity and have some success and probably feel the next couple of days when people are asking you about it, a little celebrity type feel?
I mean, damn, for the celebrity wise, and ain't really get to me. You know, stay humble, but that run right there to changed the whole season, changed me really. Because after that game, a lot of coaches came to me talking about what class I was, like, you know, who I was really. Because before that game, I was under the radar, you know. After that game, everything just blew up for me. Started shot off from there.
So what's next for you as we move forward in this off season? Looking at the work that you have in mind, what are some of the things that you went into this, particularly this summer, I guess, knowing that you wanted to continue to kind of fine tune and tweak and build upon?
For the summer, planned out camps, summer workout routine, visits. That's the only thing I really have planned for this season. I mean, this summer.
You'll head up to Louisville this weekend, and that's another program that has had their eyes on you for a little bit. Are there other definite stops that you have in mind of knowing you need to get to certain campuses this summer before turning your attention back to the high school season?
Kentucky too. I was while I was up there, I was going to Kentucky too, but after that, I have another camp called Next Gen that happened way before college camp started. So I'm gonna hit them. It's IMG, Florida. After that, I'm probably hit Memphis too, because Memphis been hitting me up talking about what colleges, what camps I'm coming to. So I'm gonna probably hit them too.
As a young running back, are there certain older guys, whether it be guys that were ahead of you coming out of the city or guys that you've watched play on TV or whatever, NFL guys, college guys, whoever that you kind of have looked up to and try to fashion parts of your game after?
Well, a lot of people tell me they remind me of DeAndre Swift and Shaquan Barkley. So I really look after them as far as balance-wise, power-wise, just exclusiveness. Like they're elite. That's elite talent right there. So I'm mimicking my game off them.
Yeah, that's two good young running backs to try to model some things after.
Mm-hmm.
The first time that somebody compared you to one of those, what was your reaction?
I just laughed at him. I just laughed. I was like, thank you. I laughed and they said thank you.
This summer is going to be, I think, a lot of fun, but is also probably going to fly by a little bit, and then you're going to get right back into fall camp and get ready for that junior season. Tyrese is off to college, a couple of key veterans off to college, and now you 2022 and 2023 guys step into bigger roles. What's the outlook for the Lions as y'all get back to it? What are some of the things you guys are talking about, hoping to accomplish? Any sort of mantras or just kind of sayings that y'all are sticking with or trying to keep in mind, or a mentality y'all are bringing back to it?
Really and truthfully, the only thing we really focus on is being humble and run game. Because a lot of linemen left last year, so we gotta keep the run game going. As far as receiver core, we straight right there, so our confidence ain't really go nowhere. We still right here, still the same energy from last year.
Good deal. For folks that don't know you, and this is some of the first that they're hearing from you, I asked you about how you would describe your game, but just as a young guy coming up, what would you say about how would you describe yourself as a person, and maybe something about you that folks don't realize about you off the field?
I'm a caring person. I'm very stay out of trouble. I focus on me really. Focus on the school, my grades. I'm not a bad person. I don't do none of that like drugs and all that. I'm a cool guy. and nothing, like ain't be no problem to talk to me. You know, just I'm a cool guy, laid back. You know, you gonna have a conversation, I'm gonna talk.
There you go, man.
I'm the chill one.
That's Arnold Barnes, Booker T. Washington 2023 running back.
Yeah.
Good deal. Well, I certainly appreciate you taking a few minutes to chat about things on this very exciting week for you. And I know that we have many more ahead over the next couple of years.
Yeah, 2 more years, man. 2 more years of this.
No doubt. Well,
yeah.
Congratulations again, man, and thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You got it. He's Arnold Barnes again, 2023 running back at Booker T. Washington. Just had a great camp this weekend up at LSU and picked up his first college scholarship offer from Louisiana Tech. Now he's going to hit the road to a couple other schools and go out there and compete and see what happens with them. And for Louisiana, first all y'all, Jared Roser.
Yeah.
Thanks.